now in Europe we have the coalition of the willing, and of course you were on Capitol Hill during the height of the war on terror, and we also have our Secretary of Department of Homeland Security Kristi Noem running around saying we're sending the worst to Guantanamo Bay, and she's taking in pictures in that El Salvadorian prison that look more like something out of Abu Ghraib than anything that you should ever see. And I was just wondering what your thoughts are on this seeming rehabilitation of the slogans from the George W. Bush era, which I thought had all been thoroughly discredited and we all just naturally laughed at. Like, if you're the coalition of the willing, like, does that mean you're going to go fight a pointless war and spend a ton of money for no reason? Because that's what the first one did.
Yeah, well, that term lasted about 24 hours, and then they changed the term because nobody was willing. So they had to switch that. But again, go for it, guys. But do it without us. But as to these deportations, I think it was I'm trying to remember her name. It's I think Spritz. Her name is Victoria Spritz. She's a member of the House of Representatives who said, I think it was yesterday, something I don't remember the exact words. Basically, if you come in here and you're a gang member, you don't deserve any due process. We're just going to send you to El Salvador or something like this. It seems like there's kind of a mob mentality in the U.S. right now, and it's not just toward these supposed gang members. Who reportedly there's no such thing as these sort of indicative tattoos. I don't know much about it, but I know. I mean, obviously, yeah, I support getting rid of people who are here illegally, and starting with those who commit crimes. That's no problem, and I think most Americans would think that's not a problem. But when you start scooping up hundreds of people and send them off to a foreign gulag without any due process at all, some of them are legally here. Then you've got a big problem, and you've got a lot of red meat people standing up and down and clapping because they hate Biden so much for opening the border. It's just a sort of action reaction, and I think it's dangerous. I hate when I feel this mob mentality. We had it right after 9/11, and anyone who said, hey, why don't we tap the brakes here, you're with the terrorists. We had it in the frenzy up to the Iraq war, the same kind of thing. We're sensing it now, and it's dangerous. I think this one actually may be the most dangerous because there's this massive crackdown on the First Amendment is really coming to be a big problem.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more.